All praises to Yahuah. I'm very grateful and thankful that we have another day today. And, all praises to the Most High. His goodness endures. His grace is sufficient for the day. So, I'm very much excited. Oh, the license plate says, I love you. Or love you. You know what? Love you too. Those are nice things to have on your car. You never know what kind of day somebody's going through. For me to see that license plate, I feel loved by that car in front of me. Alright. But, there's been some things I've been thinking about as of late, and I think it's important for anybody to think about these things, to meditate on these things, and to really... this is your life. And if this is your life, there are going to be things that you have to think deeply about in your existence. And who the hell are you around? What the hell are you doing? It's pretty much most of our successes, or the reasons that we are unsuccessful, is all contingent upon what we allow in our lives, whether it be people or things. And it gets to the point. I don't know you. I don't know how you react to things. I don't know how patient you are with people and how much you believe in people and things like that. But I'm telling you, as one of those people, that it's the most frustrating position to be in when you're believing in a bunch of people that ain't doing nothing for themselves. When you're believing in ideas and things that aren't moving. And that's why I had to learn the hard way, man. Like you can't just have all these people, like, just to have a big old giant social life and all these friends and all this and that. And you notice when you start to hang around certain individuals, groups of people, and in certain environments and atmospheres, let me tell you, it's not conducive for success. It's not conducive for growth. It's not conducive to, towards anything that has anything to do with any sort of self-improvement or to even improve the lives of others around you. It takes a level of improving yourself. And if you're around the wrong people, or if you're around the wrong crowd, it could be people you love to death that ain't doing nothing with themselves. There's people that's always asking you for something and always trying to take from you, or always receiving something from you, but it's not the efforts aren't reciprocated. It could be like a relationship with a man or a woman. It's like, hey, if the man puts in more, effort, or if the woman puts in more effort, there's going to be somebody that's lacking, and it's like you have to make up or compensate for what's missing in the others. And that could be anything. It don't just have to be a relationship, like as far as boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It could be a business relationship. It could be anything, honestly. Don't worry, we're going the same way. You ain't gonna drive around me. People be so weird the way they be driving. Yeah, there's an ambulance coming. But yeah, this is, so first of all, when you're looking at the quality of your life, what is the effort that you're putting into the things that's in your life? And why, Timmy, are you asking these deep questions? Well, these are questions that I'm currently asking myself, and I decided I wanted to ask you with me. What are we doing? No, it's... What are we doing? You're going to make a right turn. You can go. Oh, it's a left turn with the right signal on. Okay. I learned a lot about driving on this road, man. People do not be paying attention and people are not aware. And I'm going to tell you, that's one of the most important aspects of this walk. One of, if not the, you have to have a higher level of self-awareness. You have to know where you are. Like, if you don't know where you are, then how do you know where you're going? And how do you know to have it? And how do you know who to have in your life to help you to get you to where you're going? If you don't even know who you are, you don't know why you're here, you don't know anything. And having the wrong people around you can just keep you further and further away from the answer. The wrong things for you, the wrong lifestyle for you, the wrong anything for you. So, I just hope that you could truly, and myself as well. I have hope that all of us can make it into the kingdom of heaven. I don't give a damn about anything else. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been losing more and more care for this life and for this world, the things of this life, the cares of this world, the things that try to choke away the word or try to steal away the word or try to, steal away the word in our hearts, like the seeds that's been sown. And I have so many seeds that's been sown, and so many of them seeds either been scorched or tried to grow and grab root but got choked up. Or, as the parable that Yahusha said about the sower and the seeds, so yeah, I look forward to the chapters that are ahead. And one thing that's happening with me right now as well is, after getting sick last week and now being here today where I feel a lot better, but I still feel the after effects of that sickness. That's how I feel like with the after effects of every single experience that I've ever experienced. And now being at this place where I get to reflect a bit more. Come on. I got to reflect a bit more on my life, my existence. I got to reflect a bit more on what was I doing in life, and my intentions behind everything. What are my intentions behind getting in shape? Do I want to be this eye candy for? Do I just actually want to just live a healthy lifestyle? I have to check my heart in that. Why do I make this music? Do I make it to try to get any sort of income or try to get some sort of attention or, to utilize this in a way to open up clientele and business for my other businesses and things like that? Or do I want to create for the glory of the Most High? And regardless of the sounds that come out or sonically what I'm creating and what I'm doing, that I desire to create music for light and healing. And but there's so many there's so many different things, there's so many different directions, there's so many different lanes that I could walk into in different avenues even. And just with that, sometimes it's good for me to sit back and just really see why am I doing this? I gotta check with myself. And I think anybody that's doing something or that are into something, especially something that is in a public space, public sphere, something that can be used to, bring people up or lift their spirits and encourage Cool. Excuse me. But yeah. So all praises to the Most High. You know. Once again, you know, what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your existence? What are you doing? And even the things that seem like it has purpose or that you have a good heart or intention to do, you know, and I mean like fellow believers, Christians, Israelite, whatever you want to call yourself or anything like that, you know, those that are, you know, set apart, you know, for the master's use, those that are ambassadors of our Messiah, Yahusha HaMashiach, you know, who's following the Most High in Christ. Because sometimes those good intentions can even be transformed. It's like a lot of these, like, you know, Christian music artists, and I know for a fact that in the beginning they had a fire and a heart for the Most High, and they had great intentions, and it got to a point where they come to a crossroads where you could sign a major deal or have like a major opportunity, but these major deals and opportunities are so detrimental to the soul of a person, because these are the things that the enemy uses to keep Yah's people away from him. If you can be sold, let's say, if somebody could say, yo, I'll give you $5 million and you have to do whatever. Can somebody actually turn down that $5 million if it simply goes against their morals? The devil wants to use these platforms. The devil wants to use this money or the success or a good job opportunity, or even use children, use a husband and use a wife. The enemy wants to use everything he possibly can, even the things that the Most High will bless you with. He wants to use all of it against you. He will use whatever, and he is ruthless and relentless, and he's like a roaring lion looking for whom he may devour. And he might use those people that are in your life. It can be a mom, it can even be your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your grandparents. It can be whoever. If the enemy wants to use somebody, he will use them. You know, and I want to get a bit more deeper into that, because it's going to be an important aspect of this set apart walk, to set yourself apart. Because, you know, a lot of people say, well, Christ sat with the sinners. And yeah, Christ sat with the sinners, but he didn't join them in their sin. He didn't join them in their vain conversation. He didn't join them in their talks about, you know, what do people talk about now? Like I said, the vain things of this life. People like to talk about sex and TV and sports and things like that. And I like to talk about sports too, by the way. But, you know, it's... Man, you know what? I'm actually done talking. It's enough to, you know, to start to realize things. But ultimately, these words are a waste if you're not even going to take them in. But I pray that the Most High can use something that I said to spark something in whoever is watching this, listening to this. Because I don't want to make these videos too long anymore. I want it long enough where it can fit like a whole Instagram video, you know, but also to be able to throw on, you know, the tool if I need to. And just really just get back into content creation again. I got lots of topics that I want to sit down and really, you know, talk about. Topics and, you know, subjects written down and things like that. So, you know, just moving forward, I'm ready to get into this next step. But yeah, got some stuff to do, so I gotta get to it. But you know, may the Most High, may His grace be with you, man. May you truly be blessed, you know. And once again, I hope that something that I said on this video can spark something in you to want to just be moved to change things in your life, or allow the Most High to change your life. But y'all bless. Woo, woo, woo.